Hey guys, thanks for checking back in with Time Machine Scale Models. I'm your host, Rob. This video is going to be a mail call, and let me tell you, it was almost like Christmas on April 1st. I almost thought it was an April Fool's joke. But anyway, I got a few things in the mail today, and they were all model related, so it blew me away. So let me tell you about the first thing I got. I got this little package from Dan the man over at 60s Rule Channel. I was like, what's Dan sending me now? You know, I don't remember him saying he was going to send me anything or me asking him to send me anything. But I opened up the package and he sent me these Morgan Automotive Detail pieces. These are MSD ignition boxes, and he sent me two 6-cylinder distributors. And he left me a note and he said that maybe I could use these on the Scale Builds of Gentlemen build that I'm doing, the 37 Chevy. And one of these just might make it on there. So Dan, I want to thank you very much. It's unexpected. I love them. You know, I never used any of the Morgan Automotive Detail stuff. I've always looked at them, and I always intended on ordering some. But these look like they're really excellent quality. So don't be surprised if one finds its way on the 37, that's for sure. So guys, most of you guys know who Dan the Man is. If you do not know who Dan the Man is, 60s Rule Channel, I will leave a link down in the description down below. Thanks again, Dan. I appreciate it very much. Set those over here. And the next one, oh man, it's like I said, it was like Christmas on April 1st. And this one, I bought an Iceman Collections 3D printed engine. This is the engine that's going to go in the 37 right now. And why did I do this? Because the stove bolt that is in the kit is lacking a lot of stuff. I mean, I can make it work, but it is a dual carb, but it only has one air cleaner, and the air cleaner is a single canister style. Well, that's not going to work with the dual carb setup that I want to do on there. So I ordered this one, and it has all the finned parts on it and everything, and obviously it's still on the supports and everything. It needs to be cut off. It needs to be cleaned up. It'll need to be sanded, primed, and painted. But we've got plenty of time. And I was looking at this on eBay, and I was looking at how, you know, what it is. I mean, and if you look at it, all the detail. Anybody that's ever bought Iceman Collections knows the quality. It's good quality stuff. And look at those carbs. Can you see the detail on those carbs right there? That is some cool stuff right there. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be putting in that 37. Now, I was going to do an update on that 37 in this video, but that's going to be a separate video. So watch for the progress video on the Scale Builds of Gentlemen 37 Chevy. All right. So yep, my first Iceman Collections product, believe it or not, is a Chevy 235 stove bolt 6. Crazy, right? All right, so the next one, the next few that I got. Remember I was saying the other day, I showed you some of the models that I had bought from Mike from Model Speed Shop, that I did a trade with him. And I got my package from Mike today, so let me show you what I got. So the first one is the 68 Dodge Charger. Now I did one of these way back, and I did it in flat black and a drag racing motif. I named it Problem Child. I had decals that said Problem Child made for the car. And that was way back in 2014. And this is actually the model kit that got me back into modeling, believe it or not. I'd been out of modeling for a really long time, and I had a little fishing tackle box of some testers paint, some paint brushes, some tube glue and stuff. And one day I just got the itch to build another model car, and I went to Hobby Lobby and I saw some model cars there, and this is the one that I chose. So I named it Problem Child because I had issues with it. It had been my first build in a really long time, and I was just having a hard time with it. But after I got through all my little issues, the thing came together really sweet. unfortunately it is now in the parts bin box because, you know, sitting around it got beat up. And yeah, so I'm gonna end up building this up. I'm not sure how I'm gonna build it, but I'm definitely gonna end up building this one up soon. So the next one is another Mopar, and this was on my list of to buy, and it's the 69 Dodge Super B 446 pack. Alright, so just about everything I got from Mike was Mopar. He sent me a bunch of Hot Wheels as well, some die-cast, and every one of those but one was all Mopar stuff. It's just pretty cool. So last but not least, let me show you what I got here. I was asking about semi-trucks. I was asking about big rigs, and I hadn't built one up. Now, let me make a correction on that. I did when I was a kid, but like everything when you're a kid, and we all know how difficult these are. I watch you guys do them all the time, but I'm sure when I built the rigs as a kid, they looked atrocious. So I was asking about big rigs, and everybody was making suggestions, and Mike's like, hey, I got one that I'm not ever going to build. I'll send it to you. So this is what he sent me. So if you guys would, down in the comment section, let me know how this builds up, and let me know if there's going to be any problems that I need to face, if you have any tips or tricks to get this thing looking mighty fine, okay? Alright, so I appreciate that very much. So guys, that's all I got for the mail call. It was a short one today. I appreciate you guys stopping by and checking in. So, thanks for watching. Happy modeling.